I used to not subscribe or like videos or anything like that when watching content creators because I figured like it doesn't necessarily change anything or mean anything. They get so many hundreds of thousands and millions of views and so much subscribers alone that one like, that one subscribe is not necessarily, it has no effect on their channel per se. They get subscribers by the tens of thousands. They get views and likes and comments by the thousands every second, minutes of the day, right? So I just always figured it didn't make sense to. But lately, I've been watching a lot of smaller content creators and people who like are really trying to get off the ground, or maybe they're just really, really. And you'd be surprised. There's some content creators out there who are really, really good, really entertaining, and just very underrated. I've made a video similar to this, but I didn't necessarily go into detail about it, and I figured it was such a good topic that I'd come back here and revisit it just for my own sake. Because, as a small content creator as well, I can kind of resonate with some of these people, right? You're making content, you're having fun with it, but you're not really expecting anything. There's no expectations behind it. Some of the videos I put out now, if I had a really big following, I probably wouldn't put out, just because like those expectations are higher, right? You don't want to disappoint your audience. There's videos, I'm sure, literally, there's a video every single content creator on the planet as of right now, TikToker, streamer, YouTuber, whatever, right? If you post on Facebook, I can guarantee they've made a video that they would rather not have posted, but they posted it anyways because like they didn't have a following. They're just having fun with it, and that's the beauty behind a small content creator, is the fact that you can really enjoy the passion of the craft. You can just do what you do and really enjoy just the blessing behind enjoying it. Like, you're not doing it for money, or you're not doing it to uphold an image. You're literally just doing it out of pure enjoyment. And I think that's kind of why it feels less artificial. You can kind of feel that through the screen when you're watching these smaller content creators. Now, don't get me wrong. There's two different types of small creators. Well, really, there's three. The first one being people who are just getting started. So, yeah, they're authentic and real, but they might be nervous on camera. They might not know how to articulate themselves. They might be shy or not really express their points, or their video might feel scrambled. And that's just because they're learning. Like, it takes time to learn how to do all this stuff, right? The second content creator you got is the person I classify myself as the second. Like, you're getting there. You've been working a little bit. You're in the field. You don't necessarily are the best at what you do, but you still figuring it out. I say I'm kind of in that bubble myself. And then the third is kind of the content creators I kind of be watching, and I watch a little bit of the second ones as well. But that's the person who is literally your favorite YouTuber. You just don't know them yet, and that is such a huge point to take home from, because all the bigger creators you're watching, do you really like them? And I'm gonna really get into this because it's like you're forced to watch people who are bigger because they're all over the recommendations, they're all over the pages, they're all in your face. You can't get away from them. You're forced to watch them, right? So there's so many smaller creators who are really, 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 really good. It's just stupid hard to find them. Stupid hard to find them. It's kind of like you got to get put on. If you don't get put on, or you don't get lucky, all these great content creators just go under the radar and there's nowhere to find them. It's like with the underground music, right? Yeah, there's underground artists who aren't signed to major labels, but at the end of the day, they're still mainstream to a certain audience. There's artists right now who are getting 100 listens, 100 plays, who are super good, and that's going to be in any occupation, whether it's sports, entertainment, whatever the case may be. There's always going to be someone who's super undervalued and super just not in the spotlight as much as they should be. So when it comes to the whole content thing, right? Me watching these smaller creators and really seeing the personality behind it and really feeling like, dang, this is content I can resonate with. It's not super, and this is just my personal like enjoyment. I don't know if this resonates with y'all, but I don't like super edited Mr. Beast content, right? I'm not saying that it's not entertaining, but sometimes it's good to just watch a Sam Sok, or to watch like something that's real. Like, I'm just watching content, right? I watch videos where dudes ironically sit in their room, sit in their car, and just talk about topics. To me, I feel like that's purity. There's purity in that, right? It's you being able to withhold an audience by being yourself and doing what you love. A prime example is Soul Illuminati. I can't remember the last time I seen him. Like, I don't even think Soul Illuminati has ever really made the kind of content where he's trying to do the biggest thumbnails and clickbait to get you to click. He's just been himself. He's been funny. And a lot of people resonate with him. And I think that comes from him just being real, being his authentic self on camera and not trying to change anything or act a certain way, put on a persona. The best content you make is authentically you, because some people are just built for it and some people have to play in that role a little bit, and nothing's wrong with either one. I'm just saying from my personal experiences and from my personal what I like to watch and what I enjoy, I like that authenticness. So I'm a in the video with this, I'll tell you guys to probably branch out a little more and try to see the value in smaller content creators, not for my own personal sake, but for anyone in the future you may be patching up on, right? There's a lot of bigger creators that people have been watching since they had maybe 10 plus thousand subscribers. Now they're massive, right? And seeing the potential in people to grow is a beautiful thing. There's probably been probably 2 or 3 YouTubers off the top of my head I can list off, who I've probably known or seen, when they were smaller, and then they grew to be crazy massive, and I just had no idea, and I thought that was really cool to see that progression, see their journey, and watch them grow and get better at what they do in their craft. It's a beautiful thing. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Appreciate you for watching. Stay safe, keep God in your life, and I'll catch you guys in the next upload.